Hey, this is Tracy Revell, and I want to talk to you today about creating safe space, sacred space within a relationship, whether it be a friendship, a romantic relationship. It's all the same thing. So I put a video on about creating safe space, sacred space for yourself and dropping into stillness and really connecting with yourself on a deep level. And I'm going to talk a little bit about creating it with another person and how you do that. So first of all, the biggest tip to having sacred space within a relationship is communication. Tip number one, communication. So with two people, everybody has their own needs, right? So it is imperative to communicate with the other person if something hurts your feelings, feels off to you, looks a certain way to you, and you're not sure if that's the truth or if it's your interpretation, correct or incorrect. And one of the four agreements: don't take things personally, don't assume, always ask. When you come from that place of asking and making sure, it creates safe space for both people in the relationship instead of both people just going out of their stuff and projecting stuff onto the other person. That's not safe at all. Second tip. I know I can speak for myself. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm building my own business, and I work a lot, and I am with people all the time, and I'm on all of the time. So when I go home, all I want to do is have a glass of wine and make dinner and just sit down and chill. And I was just recently in a relationship where I had expressed that many times, and that it was really amazing to have a person that was my person that I didn't have to be on with all of the time. And I expressed that quite a bit and felt like I was held, thought I was held until the very end, and then some little snarky comments started being made, and I still thought that I was held, so I didn't. And I come from this space of like things at face value and ask, so I didn't realize that my safe space had disappeared, and me not being present, and me not paying attention, and basically being on was thrown in my face in the very last conversation that was had, and never discussed, never brought to my attention that that was how he felt, and then unwilling to have another conversation about. So tip number two, communication about what you need. Tip number three, save space for yourself. Be sure that you're coming from your authenticity. And authenticity, and this was a really big understanding for me with all of the work that I've done with authenticity, and that I teach, authenticity and confidence, which are very much the same thing: authenticity, confidence, trust, faith, knowing what you know. So authenticity is not the same thing as familiarity. Creating safe space, always diving in: what's mine, what's not, what am I doing, what can I change, what is the other person doing, and that, really always dropping into what's real and what's next and what are the possibilities, instead of always operating from your old. Sometimes when something feels off, it's because it's getting you out of your comfort zone and it's offering you an amazing safe space for growth and dropping into true authenticity within that safe space. So, always going back in, noticing where you're coming from, who you are, knowing what you know, and communicating from that clean place instead of automatically going into the old. A lot of times the scary and the off has a huge gift for you if you will honor it and listen to it and challenge yourself to grow with that safe growth space. So, communication, key. Looking at yourself, key. Honoring, knowing what you know, and holding it for yourself, for the other, for both. Key. Safe space. This is Tracy Revell. Thank you for listening. Have an amazing day. Love you. Bye.